Happy Monday! Today we are reviewing lessons 91 through 93. Okay, so on lesson 91, which starts off on page 495, if you remember, we did multiplying by 3-digit numbers. So I'm going to start off, remember this is just a review, so we're just recapping super fast. We talked about how every single number has to be multiplied by this number, just like if we were doing 2-digit multiplication. So let's go ahead and multiply 200 times 8. We have 0 times 8 is 0, 0 times 8 is 0, and 2 times 8 is 16. Making our answer 1,600 or 1,600. Okay, so since we talked about this already, I'm just going to give you 2 random examples off the top of my head. Okay, and one of those is going to be 300 times 8. We'll do that one together. And 400 times, let's do 5. Alright, so I'm going to answer the blue question first. Again, every number has to be multiplied by this 8 right here. Okay, so 0 times 8 is 0, 0 times 8 is 0, 3 times 8 is 24, making our answer 2,400 or 2,400. Awesome. Let's do our red question now. Again, every question has to be multiplied by this one, this number 5. Okay? 0 times 5 is 0. Oh, that was a bad 0. 0 times 5 is 0. And 4 times 5 is 20, making our answer 2,000. Okay? Alright, let's move on to lesson 92. I think you guys got this pretty well. So on lesson 92, I'll just erase this real quick. Okay, lesson 92, we specifically talked about parentheses and using compatible numbers. So there were 2 parts to this. And the first one, if you remember, talked about this, how we use parentheses, and we always answer what's in parentheses first. Okay, so the importance of doing what is inside this parentheses is going to make the answer correct or not correct. Let me show you just the difference. So if I answer this question, 6 minus 2 is 4, and 12 minus 4 equals 8. Now let's pretend like I did not do that question. Okay? Let's say I pretend like I didn't do the parentheses correctly. So I'm just going to erase this answer really quick. And I'm going to do 12 minus 6. I hope that it does. No, I won't. 12 minus 6 is 6. 6 minus 2 equals 4. And that is not the same answer that we got, because we actually got 8. Okay, so it's important for us to know to use the parentheses first if you see a question with multiple pieces. Okay, let's do one more of this one, then we're going to move on to compatible numbers, and then we're going to do lesson 93. Let's change to yellow. Alright, let's do 12 divided by 6 divided by 2. Okay, so 6 divided by 2 equals 3, and 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Okay, because we started off with our parentheses, 6 divided by 2 is 3, then we brought down the 12, 12 divided by 3 equals 4. move on to compatible numbers. I know I'm going fast, but again, if you need clarification on any of these, please, 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 please go onto my YouTube channel, okay? All right, let's do compatible numbers. So I wanted to do one of the lesson practice questions because I know you guys answered those. Let's go over one of these ones. It's about Paolo. Here we go. Paolo spilled the puzzle pieces on the playground. The puzzle had 800 pieces, but Paolo could only find 627. About how many pieces were lost? Okay? Write a subtraction number sentence using compatible numbers to write. Okay, are these horrible numbers to use? No. But I do want to say, changing this number right here to 625 may make our answer just a little bit easier to find because I know how to count in quarters. So let's do this number sentence together. 800 minus 625 equals 0 minus 5. You can't do it. So you move on to our tens place. 0 minus 2. Can't do that either. So you move over to our friend 8. 8 becomes a 7. And now, remember we knocked all the way over to here because you can't do these two. But now you can add a group of 10 here because you borrowed a group of 10. So now this becomes a 10. But this guy still needs help. This guy's still knocking the 0. Okay? So now this, in order for this to become a 10, this needs to become a 9. Because you need to grab another group of 10. So 10 minus 5 equals 5. 9 minus 2 equals 7. And 7 minus 6 equals 1. And his estimated answer is 175 puzzle pieces. Okay? I know that was a lot, but I believe in you guys. Okay, last lesson. Let me erase this. Alright, so lesson 93. If you want to start flipping there in your textbook while I'm erasing, awesome. Lesson 93. We talked about estimating the products. And remember, a product is the answer to a multiplication question. So let's do one of the lesson practices. And I know you guys did this by yourself, but we're just going to do it together. Here we go. Let's do B. Lesson practice B. If tickets to the football game are $32 each. $32 each. About how much would 5 tickets cost? Okay, so I know that 32 is really close to 30. I also know that he's trying to buy 5 tickets. Okay, I'm going to go really slow because I know that we're doing this together. Again, every number needs to be multiplied by that 5. So we have to do 0 times 5 is 0. 3 times 5 is 15, making his total $150. The reason why I chose, I didn't say this, sorry. The reason why I chose 30 is because it's the closest and it's the easiest to work with, I would say. Alright? Could you do 32 times 5? Yeah, I totally believe you can. But they just want to see that you know how to estimate and find the closest number. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I hope you're going to have a great Monday. Bye.